Soren Wilks, and I am a 5th grade student at Spark M. Matsunaga Elementary School in Germantown, Maryland. I would like to thank everyone at Matsunaga Elementary School, especially our principal, Mr. Sweeney, who is with us here today. Thank you for believing in me and honoring me with the opportunity to speak here at today's Memorial Day ceremony, as we consider this year's theme, Remembering, Honoring, Unifying. On behalf of all of us at Matsunaga Elementary, I would like to thank our amazing sponsors, the Japanese American Veterans Association, the Japanese American Citizens League, the Japanese American Citizens League DC chapter, the National Japanese American Memorial Foundation, and a very special thanks to the Kobayashi family. Thank you all so much for your ongoing support. And of course, before I begin, I would like to recognize and honor any service members and veterans that may be with us here today. Thank you for all your courageous service to our country. Memorial Day is a holiday to honor and remember the men and women who have made the ultimate sacrifice while serving in the military. Memorial Day is a day to say their names and tell their stories. It is a time to recognize their bravery and dedication in preserving the freedoms we enjoy. According to our government's records, more than 650,000 members of the United States Armed Forces have lost their lives amid a military conflict, and this only includes data from after World War I. Every one of those service members deserves to be mentioned today, but I would like to share a name that is meaningful for me, United States Army Major Marie Rossi. She was the first female commander to fly behind enemy lines and was tragically killed in a helicopter crash just one day after a ceasefire. While overseas and just before her death, she told a reporter that her biggest fear was not death. Instead, it was the fear that she might be letting her brothers and sisters down. Why is this woman who died 20 years before I was even born significant for me? There's a dog named in her honor who I get to call family. WCC's Rossi has over 5,000 hours of benefiting veterans and service members battle their invisible wounds. The lucky part for me is that she gets to sleep at my house, and I'm fortunate to have her in my life. I look forward to walking her over to Section 8, right here in Arlington National Cemetery. We will pay respects at Major Rossi's marker, taking a picture of my dog at her marker, and sharing it with the women who served with Major Rossi is my way of honoring her. Speaking of honor, you may have heard or seen something about poppies, a beautiful flower, or you may have heard of the Poppy Wall in our nation's capital. The Poppy Wall is a memorial that commemorates fallen U.S. service members. It features over 650,000 red poppies, each representing a fallen American service member since World War I. The tradition of using poppies as a symbol of remembrance for fallen soldiers originated in the poem In Flanders Fields and represents both the sacrifices of war and the hope for peace. Whether it is a poppy or any other flower placed in remembrance of a loved one, it is an honored tradition and often placed alongside small American flags. When thinking of our flag, I believe it's the best example of unity. This is the United States of America. I may only be 10, but I have listened and seen enough on the news and in the headlines to know that our nation is divided over many issues. While I don't fully understand these issues, I feel confident that, despite our many differences, we as Americans have a unifying gratitude for our service members and the freedoms they fight to defend for all of us. This will be 156 years of our United States of America coming together in honor of our fallen soldiers on Memorial Day. I hope that as we spend this Memorial Day weekend with family and friends, we will remember that this is not simply a weekend for cookouts, discounts, or shopping, but we will also to honor those who made the greatest sacrifice for our nation. All gave some, and on this day we recognize those that gave all. Thank you.